Many times, two characters get close to each other, and that's when ship wars start. But today I want to talk about a friendship that dodged the bullet, mainly because of the way it's written. And it's not only that it's just purely platonic, but it takes a popular trope, opposites attract each other, but without the romantic attraction. With that, we have two characters who are very different from each other. The magic is what helped them reach their goal together. Today we're talking about Gunther and Rosita from Sing. Rosita and Gunther auditioned for Buster Moon's singing competition. That's when Moon pairs them up to work together as a duo. I know I say this in every single of my videos, but the introduction of a character or a friendship is one of the most important moments for this said character or friendship. In just the first few seconds they met, it's already established she's pretty shy while he's very loud. They start off their participation at the competition as very strong contrasts. Then they prepare the song and their appearance. We are constantly shown they have different imaginations on how to work together. It may be kind of frustrating at first, but it's a great setup because at the end they actually manage to work together. With scenes like this, we learn to understand both of them better. It's more satisfying to see them work together smoothly at the end after seeing what obstacles they faced. They have different approaches to how to reach the goal and how to win. She schedules her steps on how to dance, which is contrary to him, whose movements intuitively flow with the music. They just met a few days ago, so of course they won't have things figured out immediately. In Ash's plotline, we find out that her boyfriend cheated on her and she's devastated, rightfully. She explodes into a mess of tears and Gunther with Rosita want to comfort her. They may be very different, but they both agree that Ash is better off without Lance. It's always them damn Lances. And again, they have the same idea to console Ash, but different approaches. She focuses more on her qualities that are independent from Ash, that don't depend on Lance.
Well, it sounds to me like you are way better off without that
total super jerk Dinkelsplat!
Exactly. Total super jerk dinkle splat.
While he's good at insulting him, this shows that you can be very different, but still find similarities to build a relationship on. Also, can we mention that he acts like such a girl's girl in 2016? That's so cool, guys. After that, they go on stage to rehearse their appearance. However, their opposite ways to think about this causes a strong conflict. They have a hard time seeing each other's perspective, which is pretty normal. It can be hard to work with someone who's so much different from you. Situations like these can lead to frustration, which explains why she left to do something that is familiar to her. When she came back, Gunther isn't mad at her, he's just happy that she returned. He genuinely appreciates her and understands the cause of the frustration, so he wants to give the duo another chance. At the very end, they manage to sing and dance together. In the beginning of the performance, she's doing the dishes, just like she does in her private life as a mother. She's pretty organized too, which is reflected in the setting she's in. However, Gunther tends to be chaotic, which is out of all places he could have been. He comes out of the washing machine. Now they are in sync, and just like I said earlier, they manage to work together through their differences and also learn a bit from each other. Seeing them struggle for a while and then manage to make an appearance without any flaws is pretty satisfying for the watcher. After the appearance, Rosita's husband comes up on stage and kisses her. Many shows would have taken a rather dramatic approach to the scene. For example, they could have given Gunther a jealous look. However, he clearly supports her marriage like a true friend. This reinforces again that the relationship between Rosita and Gunther is purely platonic and will never go on another level. This may sound like common knowledge to you, but unfortunately it's not. We still live in a society that believes that two people of two different genders can spend just time together without developing romantic and also feelings for each other. And in this case, they aren't only of two different genders, but they are also of the same species. But the movie is written in such a way that you absolutely cannot misunderstand their relationship. It's a great example that you can get along very well with someone who's much more different from you, because you still find similarities. They both have a great passion for music, they listen to each other and figured out how to make a great performance. It's not impossible to achieve this. Now let's move on to the second movie. They don't interact much in this movie, but when they do, their relationship is persistent. He's still energetic, empty-headed, and unaware of the social situations he's in. That's what makes it so easy for him to just do whatever he wants. However, she is aware of the social situation she's in and strictly follows them. That makes her struggle with thinking or acting outside of the box. Gunther calmed down a bit with his personality, and Rosita gained courage, but they still remain polar opposites that still work together in harmony. You can see them often in the background, such as when they hug on the top of a building, or just prefer to stand next to each other or talk. Those are small scenes, but they show that they are still friends. And of course, for the new show, Moon paired them up again. They are an inseparable duo and pretty iconic in my opinion. This was more of a writing analysis than a psychology analysis, which is usually what I do. Still, this was a cute friendship I wanted to talk about, since I'm already sitting down to write essays about Zinc characters. Apparently this year the third movie will be released, and I hope we will see them work together again. Anyway, if you're still here, thanks for listening to my silly rant, and I hope you have a nice day.